Hi friends, we're gonna cook our Thanksgiving turkey the Russo way. So this is probably my second time making turkey. So it's been a number of years and I'm gonna try it again and we'll see how it comes out this year. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna cut the netting off and get the turkey out of the packaging. So you want to read on the label how much it weighs. This one weighs about 13 pounds. So that's going to take about 3 hours to cook. It's got lots of juices in there. Okay. Okay, so once you get the turkey out, you're going to rinse it in water. Okay, the turkey has been thoroughly rinsed, and now we are going to take off this little plastic tie here that ties the feet together. And I only take this off because I don't want turkey to have plastic into the turkey like this when it's cooking. So I don't like the plastic in the turkey when I cook it. And then you have to de-stuff the turkey. So they always stick the neck of the bird inside. And that's all this one has, is a neck. Okay, so we will cook the neck with the turkey. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add the butter to the turkey. So I'm just going to pull off a little chunk and we're going to lift it up under the skin here and rub it up in there. So we're going to make a little incision and stuff the butter up inside under the turkey skin. So you're going to have to make incisions in here to get it up in there if you want to, or the other option is just to rub it over the top outer skin. And I don't know which way I like it best, but I'm just going to rub it on the outside because it's easier, and then I think it keeps the skin on the bird a lot better rather than having the skin all torn up. It's debatable. So we're just going to get this all slathered up with lots of butter here. The turkey's underwear to come up, so we're going to leave that down. I'm just going to rub that butter in there nicely. Look at that. Butter up the bird. That's what they call this. Buttering up the bird. You probably don't have to worry about the backside as much because all the butter is going to melt. It's going to dribble down to the bottom of the pan anyway, so I don't worry about that as much. Mostly this top part, you want to get it nice and buttered up. Nice and lubed up. Okay, the bird is ready for seasoning. It's nice and greasy now. So that gives the grease, having the butter on there is going to make it so that the seasoning sticks to the bird a little better too, I think. Okay, the next step is to put some pepper on there. So I'll start with pepper. Easier. A little pepper on there, just helps season up the bird a little bit. rather than using a regular salt, I'm going to use sea salt. Sea salt is really good. Grind that over the top. More grinding. Okay, very good. Next thing is to add your rosemary. Now this adds a lot of flavor to the turkey. Some people don't like rosemary, but I think rosemary gives it a lot of flavor, because otherwise the turkey's pretty bland. So what I'm going to do is stick the rosemary right up inside the bird, and I'm going to take 2 of the sprigs and break them up. Leave it on top. Most of it will float down to the bottom of the bird, but some of the flavor will absorb as it cooks. So I'm going to take the rest of the rosemary and stuff it inside the bird. Flavoring the bird. I would put it on the outside, but because we're doing vegetables, I want most of those. I don't want the rosemary all over the vegetable. Okay, so now I'm going to beef broth. Okay, so now we're going to add the beef broth, which is the last, actually it's chicken broth. We're going to add a teaspoon of broth. So that would be a half teaspoon, so we're going to add 2 of these. So we're going to add 2 cups of beef broth. Just add our hot water to it. One teaspoon of beef broth per cup. 1 teaspoon of beef broth per cup. Or chicken broth. Oh, excuse me. 1 teaspoon of chicken broth per cup. Let that dissolve in a bit. Mix it. Go. Okay, that completes all the seasoning and cooking that we need for all the seasoning and vegetables and the prep of the turkey. So now all we have to do is stick it in the oven. Okay, so I preheated the oven to 400. I'm going to cook it on 400 for 20 minutes, and then at 320, I'm going to turn it down to 325 and cook it